Hi, welcome back. I'm going to be showing you guys today the Mauve Haze look, and I love this look. Out of all of the makeup contest looks, this one was my favorite, just because it's colors that I wear all the time. So you can purchase this whole look that I'm going to be using today through the link that's part of this description at a discount. So typically it's a little bit more expensive. I did discount the price for you, so it includes shipping and tax in that $75. And what's included in this look, what I'm going to be going over today, and what's included in that bundle, let me show you. It's going to be the Great Heights mascara, which is the newer mascara that launched recently. Love the mascara. It's going to have the Dusty Rose eyeshadow, which is this one right here. So it's just this pink one, the pink matte. The Dusty Rose, I just had it in this palette, so I kept it in there so I could show you the whole palette because I love this palette too. It's really cute, but it's just the Dusty Rose. That's all we're going to be using today. Then we've got the Rogue Rose blush, which you can tell I use all the time. You can see it is worn. I love that blush. The Mauve Crush lipstick, which the hydrating lipstick, I love this color. Again, it's my favorite hydrating color that we have. So this look like really is my go-to colors. It's also going to have the brown eyeliner and the mauve nude lip liner. So that's what we're going to be covering today. So other than that, those things I just showed you, the only other things I'm going to be using is just the brushes to apply all of the stuff. So that's it. As you hop on, go ahead and tell me hi. Let me know you're watching. Tell me where you're watching from. I always love to know where you guys watch from. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the cheeks. I'm going to do the blush first. I just feel like my face needs a little color right now, so we're just going to jump right into the blush. So again, Rogue Rose. I'm using the cheek brush to apply this. I love that the cheek brush, you can apply all the colors. So your like bronzer and your blush and your highlighter all with the same brush. It's pretty nice, so I love that. So I'm just applying that blush right here. I love this color too because it's got like a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's not too dark. So it's not, you don't have to be too careful with it. It's gonna blend out really well, but it's really pretty. Hi, hello, Morgana, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me today from Oklahoma. All right, so I'm just applying that there. You can see it's just like a warm blush color. All right, so I'm gonna add, well, I'm not gonna add anything. I'm just gonna take, this is the all over powder brush. I'm just gonna make sure that it's blended. So we just don't want any harsh lines. So I just kind of like make sure that's a little blended out. If I use a darker blush, like Wineberry, or even Golden Copper that's a little bit darker on me, I'll blend a little bit more just to make sure that it's fully blended. But since this is such a light, nice color, you don't really need to blend too much. So anyway, we started with the blush. We think it just kind of warms things up, adds a little bit of color. All right, let's do the eyes next. So again, the only color we are using on our eyes today is Dusty Rose. So this is gonna be quick. It's not gonna be a long tutorial. This is gonna be really quick. This is meant to be kind of quick, dash out the door look, so it's not meant to take you forever. I do already have on like my foundation and I did my brows before this too. All right, so I'm gonna use my all over eyeshadow brush. I'm picking up that Dusty Rose, so again, it's a matte pink. And I'm just gonna apply it kind of towards the center of my eye, and then we'll blend it out. So I want the most of the pigment to be kind of towards my lash line, towards the center of my eye, and then like I said, we'll just kind of blend it out. So I'm gonna leave it like that for a second. I'm gonna come back and I'll blend it. In this makeup contest, I love the combinations that they did. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a couple more. I have a few more that I'm gonna be showcasing. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll offer you guys the look kind of as like a bundle deal, so you can do it right through that buy it now button that I linked in my description. You can buy the whole look. You can obviously shop the whole look on my website too. It'll just be more expensive off of my website instead of through that buy it now look or buy it now link, and that will be open through September 1st. All right, so that Dusty Rose, isn't that so pretty? It's like almost like smokes out, and it's such an easy color to use. This is a color that I use all the time. So I just added a little bit to both eyes, towards the center, kind of towards that lash line, and then I'm just blending it. So I'm making sure I just kind of make sure we don't have any harsh lines anywhere. But it's like so pretty for fall too, because it's a little bit darker, but it's not too dark at all. It's also matte. So if you, some people, they're like, oh, I don't like to wear anything shimmery because it shows my wrinkles. I'm not saying that's true, but I do have a lot of customers who say that. So they gravitate more towards matte eyeshadow. So I love this Dusty Rose. I think it's just perfect for everybody. All right, now we're gonna go in with the brown eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. I've shown this before, but I'll show it again. It doesn't budge, so at the end I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you with the lip liner too. So there's the eyeliner. And then this is, again, my favorite lip liner color. This one and Beige Nude are my two favorite lip liner colors. But I'll show you, they're both waterproof. The new formulas are amazing and they do not budge, which is super cool. If you want to sharpen your eyeliners or your lip liners, you can also take this little sharpener off the end, so where the color is, and you can actually sharpen it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can sharpen them, which is a cool plus. All right, we're going to take this brown eyeliner, again, right along my lash line. I just want a thin line here. And again, if you're just hopping on, tell us hi. Let me know you're watching. And then I'm going to actually take my eyeliner eyebrow brush. I'm going to take the eyeliner side. And I'm going to just kind of smudge this out a little bit. So it's going to make it so it's a little bit more precise. You don't have to be quite as careful when you're applying the eyeliner. I think it just cleans it up really well too. Isn't that so much cleaner than when I first applied it? It's crazy. All right, now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then on Facebook right now, these have all been deleting all of my lives, which actually I forgot to download my last live, so it did not get uploaded to YouTube. But I'm going to be downloading this live today and I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. So you can watch this tutorial if you wanna copy this look again in the future, right off of my YouTube channel. So I'll link that in the comments as soon as I get off here too. Okay, so again, it doesn't have to be super precise because I'm gonna go in with that brush. So you can see I've got like a little bump in the middle and it's not super like thin right there by the corner of my eye. That's why I love to use this eyeliner eyebrow brush. It just makes it look so much more precise. So, all right. Almost done with the eyes. We're gonna add a little bit of mascara here in a second and we're gonna do my lips. All right, there we go. All right, next, let me go ahead and do my lip liner. So again, this is the Mauve Nude. It's really pretty for summer and fall. Honestly, I wear it all year round. This is just, I like these colors, these mauve colors. I don't love like super bright colors on me. I just don't. So I always kind of gravitate towards the neutrals. So I love all the nude lip liners that they've launched recently. I think they launched last fall. But anyway, I've been loving them. This is like my favorite color one though, because like I said, I love the Beige Nude too. The Beige Nude is super pretty. It's easy to wear. You can wear it underneath pretty much any color, but this Mauve Nude just has that little bit of that like mauve tint to it. I love it. All right, next I'm gonna use the Mauve Crush. They like match perfectly. And I like to use them together too. You might be like, well, why are you layering them? Why can't you just use the lipstick? And you totally can. But I will say, with this hydrating lipstick, it's so hydrating. It's got vitamin E in it, and it's got a bunch of cool oils in there that are actually going to keep your lips hydrated throughout the day, kind of like if you were wearing a chapstick. So I always think that those hydrating lipsticks. They're almost a blend between a chapstick and a lipstick. So it's gonna have the appearance of a lipstick. It's gonna feel and look kind of like a chapstick too, by like hydrating your lips. So anyway, I love to use a lip liner underneath them though, because it just extends the wear. So that like kind of like chapsticky or like very hydrating lipstick, it doesn't last as long as like the semi-matte or the semi-nude lipsticks that we have. Those are going to last longer. But if you use the lip liner underneath it, it's going to hold the color so much better. So it's kind of like a little trick. If you use them together, you're going to get a whole lot more color from it and for a lot longer period of time. All right, now we're using the Great Heights mascara. I love this mascara. I love how it just like curls your lashes too. So I did curl my lashes with my eyelash curler, but you can see like the bristles on this. It curls your eyelashes too. And you don't need very many coats either. Really, I feel like 2 coats is probably all you need. It does a great job separating your lashes as well. Have you tried this one yet? So tell me down below. There's a bunch of different Mary Kay mascaras, and I love the Lash Panorama mascara. That one's always been my favorite since it launched. But this one is definitely my next favorite. I really have liked this one. So I kind of go back and forth. So have you tried this one yet? It's a good one. All right, just grab those little lashes down there. All right, and we'll do our second coat. They'll be almost done. And as you guys are watching too, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know you're watching. Those always get entered in to win a giveaway. So make sure you get yourself entered in to win by dropping a comment down below and letting me know that you're here and you're watching. And this again is the Mauve Haze makeup look. So what do you think about the Mauve Haze makeup look together? Again, it's really neutral. It's easy to do. It was quick. It didn't take us very long to do it at all. That's a tip for you. If you get mascara on your face, let it dry, and then you can just kind of get it off with your spoolie instead of smudging it. But what do you think about this makeup look? And let me show you too. So these are not going to budge. Like, I can rub them as much as I want to, and they are not going to go anywhere. It's wonderful. So I just applied these not too long ago, but again, they are not going anywhere. They just stay right there because they are waterproof. So make sure you use your oil-free makeup remover to get them off, and that's how they're going to remove. But otherwise, they just stay right there, which is pretty cool. So that's what's happening on my lips and on my eyes. So they're not moving. All right. Anyway, this is the Mauve Haze look. And again, if you want to purchase this at a discount, the link is right here in the description. So check that out. And if you have any questions at all, just let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here, and keep an eye out. I have a couple more of these looks that I want to cover and I want to show you guys. So keep an eye out, and I'll post in here on my page before I go live in the next couple of days for those. So keep an eye out. I'll see you next time.